Okay, we're going to test this out real quick and see how it runs. Then we'll get started. Is it working? Okay, it looks like it's working. Okay. Let me get this situated real quick so y'all can see what's about to be going on. Let's see, display capture, yeah. Okay, there we go. Welcome, guys, to my first ever weather live stream. And we are going to be talking about the Arctic blast and the severe weather threat that we are going to be having next week into late next week and also in the next 2 weeks time frame. So while we wait for GFS to load the rest of the models up so I can show y'all some more that is going to be going on, let's go look at what's going to be happening with our temperatures in the next few days. So y'all been complaining it's hot and like that. Obviously it's hot. We're in the 90s for the rest of the week. Even early part of the next week will be also in the 90s. By late next week, aka Friday time frame, I believe, is when we are going to have our major cold front, which is the Arctic blast that I've been talking about lately. So if y'all look right about Thursday, you can see this little bitty line that goes all the way dipping down into Arkansas. This is your Arctic blast. If you look at this, here's the circular pattern of this system. This is the controller, I believe, if I go look at the pressures. Yeah, see, if you look at this, there's low pressure. This is your Arctic blast. If we keep moving on, it's just going to be moving off into northern Canada, and it's going to bring us a little bit of rain chances, actually, for the neutral state. Mostly just a rain chance. I don't think there will be any severe weather in Thursday's one, but I'm looking at, I believe, Saturday and Sunday time frame for that severe weather threat. But if we continue on, you can see that this low pressure is dragging our warm temperatures all the way back into the Gulf, which will make our temperatures by at least I'm gonna say 4 p.m. in the 60s, 69, almost even in the lower 70s as well. So upper 60s, lower 70s. As well on Saturday, this is what I'm looking at as well, is very cool temperatures all the way in upper 80s, even lower lower 60s and upper 60s as well. Sunday is going to be about the same thing. This will be our changer. This is what I call a changer. Let's see. There is a wildfire threat that is going on in the neutral state as well. And we are in a big drought right now. So that means like what we have is like the drought from no rain and like that. The severe drought is around Pulaski County, even up here in northern Pulaski County, all the way down to Grant, even into, I believe that's White County. So this is what I'm looking at as we have no more rain, hardly, until next week. This might be an issue by early next week, even into late next week, before our rain chances come in. That means our wildfire potential will increase. Friday night, looking pretty nice for us tonight. But, yeah. So let's get on to, let's see what we have on GFS so far. Let's start it off on September 29th, aka today. So if we move on September 30th, pretty dry in the state as well. Let's see, October 1st, really dry as well. October 2nd, dry. Now, October 4th, this is where I start watching this little bitty line right here with that Arctic blast. I believe that's the cause. Or this could be just a major cold front. Who knows right now. This will bring some rain chances into the neutral state by October 5th. By October 6th, the rain leaves, and there will be no more rain chances until later on. I believe that will be until we get these models loaded up. So when we get those models loaded up, we'll see what will be happening. Let's talk about the hurricanes. So I've been looking at mostly tropical storms and like that. We haven't been getting any at all. So we have Philip and we have Rina. These two are very close to each other, and they look like this one is just circling around in this area, and Rina is just going into Philip, and I believe he is strengthening at the time, and she is weakening. So this is our, I believe, 12th name. I don't know. I would have to go through it, but we are almost running out of names. That means we're going to have to get some more names. I believe that goes off to Greek names, past years. That's what I've heard. Past year names. So let's see what else we got as well later on. I would love to talk about the winter forecast actually, because I did post this earlier. So no one really knows of what this means. It is called the Farmer's Almanac. This is the Old Farmer's Almanac. And this is the 2023 through 2024 weather forecast. This is for the winter time, and it's called the Winter Wonderland. This will mostly be snow for most part of the United States. This includes most states, even Alaska, not Hawaii. Poor Hawaii doesn't get anything. So that's, let's see, 2 left out, that's 48. I don't know, Louisiana looks like it's getting left out, except the northeastern part, you can see a tiny bit of white. But the full state of Arkansas is actually in cold and snowy for our winter. I'm just hoping that we get some snow. I really think we might get some snow. Do I know how much snow we're going to get? Obviously not, but I think this is going to be a resemblance off of 2021 when we had that 1 foot of snow. I'm not saying it will be, though, but this would be awesome if it was another foot with 2 winter storms that came through. Mild snowy over up in the northern eastern part of the United States. That just means, I believe, warmer temperatures. That's mild. I don't know. And it's snowy as well. Cold and snowy throughout the most of part of the United States. Cold, dry over at Oregon, California, and Washington. Cool and wet is California, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, and Texas. And then we got a mild wet. This is what I'm getting concerned about. So this might even go more northern. A little bit more northern in southern Arkansas, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. This mild wet area is going to be mostly about your warmer temperatures and like that, and it's going to be very rainy. And then you got Florida as a mild dry. That is mostly just a dry state. They just hardly get any rain down here, hardly. So we'll see about that. So let's see, a new model came in. Let's see what that brings. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all this one real quick. I'm watching this one down here called Disturbance 1. Why am I watching this one? Because if you look at it, here it is by October 9th. This will bring in some rain chances that I saw later on in the GFS model. I saw some heavy rain chances, even possibly severe weather. I'm happy to show y'all if it loads up quick enough. Maybe in the next 30 minutes I'll post a video about it. So that is what's going on so far about that. Do we have any questions about this, since we are going to be quick about this today? We're going to be quick about this today because there's really nothing that I need to talk about except Arctic blast that brings in the 70 degrees, 60-degree temperatures, and severe weather possibly as well with that. So I'm just going to wait for questions to roll out if there is any. Okay, while I wait for questions, we might as well go over some of the other stuff. So let's see. Okay, you're not going to load. Okay, there we go. So the pattern so far this week, we are in a very, very warm state. This is what I'm looking at right here. 6-a-day temperature outlook. Very above normal. I believe that's the 90 area, 80 to 90 part. And, of course, it's dry out here, 6-a-day dryness. So that is what's going on right now. Drought and the Friday night. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So mixed precipitation is going to be mostly in the western part of the United States so far. Actually, it's getting pretty wild already with the snow and like that. I've been seeing some snow pictures already over here in this part. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think that's true. I would have to look at that thoroughly. Yeah, I don't think that's true because I don't think they've been getting snow. Maybe, no, I don't think they have been. Yeah. But British Columbia, Alaska's been getting some snow already as well throughout this period. Utah and Colorado have been getting some snow in the mountain range as well. Idaho as well, possible ice on the ground. I don't know about that yet, but that's possibly in the next few days. There is a little bit of chance of a severe weather threat that is going to be happening later on with this system, I believe, actually. Let's see, that's October 5th, which is on a, I don't know what, that's on a Thursday. Okay, let's check that out. So as it moves into Texas and Oklahoma, it'll start moving into Arkansas. This will bring us a lot of rain chances, actually. And this is going to be a good one because this is going to bring a lot of rain chances that we need. Very much we need. As it goes on, I believe there might be a little bit of severe threat down here in southern Arkansas. So that's what I'm seeing. As we move on, just rain and thunder possible. It might be a little bit stormy, but I don't know yet about this one. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any questions yet, so I might be ending it here. If y'all have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll get to that later on. Don't worry about that. But I really think that's all that we're going to be talking about, actually. And I'll post a video about the new models later on after they load up, and I'll post a video about this with the new severe weather threat that might be coming with this hurricane. Might be a tropical remnant, but we'll